Okay, this is my very first video that I'm going to put up on the blog page, and this is a video that's going to demonstrate the simplicity of shooting wirelessly from your camera over to an iPad or a computer. In this particular example I'm using today is going to be using an iPad. And there are basically three components that I have here. Obviously the first one is the camera, which attached to the camera on the left hand side there is a wireless transmitter that is a Canon product that's attached directly to my Canon EOS 1DS Mark III body. In the center you'll see a little green box. This green box is a portable battery operated wireless router, and it's been configured so I could be, whether I'm in the studio or if I'm on location, I could literally be out in the middle of a cornfield doing exactly what I'm doing here in a controlled environment, which is in my studio, in my basement. And the third essential part is the iPad, which is in the left-hand corner of this video. And I've installed a piece of software which is downloadable from the Apple Store. It's a program called Shutter Snitch. And it's about $15.99, but it's an extremely valuable tool when you see what this software can actually do. So what I'm going to do at first, I'm going to fire the camera remotely so I can stay here with the video. And what's going to happen is all the lights are going to fire, and then the camera's going to take the exposure, and just like so. Okay, you see the preview on the camera. It's then sent to the wireless router, and then it's sent directly to the iPad. You can see how fast that was. Now I have it set where the actual camera records in a RAW mode, and then it also records a smaller JPEG, and the JPEG is the file that's being sent to the iPad. I don't want to fill up my iPad with data by using huge files, so I use smaller files. But the beauty of the iPad is now that it's in the Shutter Snitch software, I can stretch it, I can verify exposure, I can verify depth of field, white balance, everything, focus, the whole 9 yards. And it even has a really slick little tool built into it, which is a rating system. It actually has like a 5-star rating, 1 being the least and 5 being the best. And whether you rate your images as you see them on the iPad, you can put a 5-star on it, a 4, 3, 2, or 1. And it's a quick way to edit your files later so you can preview and only search for the ones that you had like 5 stars on. And that way you can quickly pick them and edit those in Photoshop without having to dig through all the files. It's also a very valuable tool when working with art directors, or maybe you're shooting a high school senior and her mother was present, and you can literally hand them the iPad, and as you're shooting they're going to see the files coming directly to the iPad. They can sit on the couch, they don't have to sit over your shoulder and try to preview the images on the back of your camera, the small screen. And the beauty is that they can also rate the files as they see them based on expressions, composition, lighting, outfit, wardrobe, what have you. And by them rating each and every file, it's going to help you select the final files later much quicker. So one more time, I'm going to go ahead and fire the camera remotely. You'll see the image show up in the camera, and then it's going to be sent over directly to the iPad, and there it is. Happens in a matter of about 2 seconds, which is pretty slick and very fast. And I'm going to also do some other short-term videos about different progression sequence shots here very shortly, and you'll see those on some of the various pages on my blog page as well, so make sure you come back and be sure to leave comments. Thanks for viewing this.